Hello everybody, welcome back to another Coolcars95 video, and today I'm gonna do my first ever Q&A. It's my first time. I've done one before, but that doesn't count, so this counts. So anyways, there were some questions, some were good, and some I just don't prefer to answer, only because I can't cover them all in one video. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's get into the first question. Okay, so our first question is, do you think Mater's Tall Tales will come back? Well, I mean, Mattel has been re-releasing some Mater's Tall Tales diecast, so it's possible, but they're more focused on that race and rescue stuff instead of Mater's Tall Tales, but it's possible. That depends if Pixar doesn't screw it up or something. What is your favorite hobby and what do you do when I get bored? Well, my favorite hobby, I like to make stuff out of cardboard. For example, this vehicle's crash into the wall illusion display piece I made. Yeah, there's that. And when I get bored, I used to do like late night talk shows because those are the main reasons why I started it, so I can chat with you guys. But nowadays, when I get bored, I just chat people on Discord. So, Cool Cars, what video will you post before 2026? Well, I want to make a best of Cool Cars 2025 edition. It's just a simple compilation of stuff I made this year as of the video you're currently watching. But before I can make that, I have to make my special, before I make that. And yeah, but that would come after the Black Friday stuff, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, so we got a multi question here, right here. It says here, what is your favorite Cars movie? Well, I don't want to say the first, since everybody says that, but I gotta give it to Cars 3 because plot of the comeback story, it was getting somewhere, but also it's like getting suspenseful as the plot progresses on, so yeah. And my favorite diecast would be the Damaged Mood Springs, my inspiration for my channel when I first started it. Well, I wanted to start off as one of those typical Cars diecast reviewers, kind of like Disney Docket, but since overall during a few more years later, I started posting non-Cars content, and at some period of time I just became this random guy, and I started to slowly post Cars content again, but I also started posting random stuff again. But here we are recently, and I'm still trying to post more Cars content because I'm trying to live up to my name. Or what is the purpose of Coolcars95 then, am I right? And also, hi, user from Colombia. Is vinyl toupee the same as cutting your hair? Probably, but you might want to ask Pixar that. Cool Cars, what is your favorite Thomas character? My favorite Thomas character would be Edward because, he's the wise, experienced man. Also because he's just a chill guy, he's cool. When Cars on the Road Season 2 come out? I don't know, man. Ask Pixar. Why does Cool Cars have the same number as McQueen? Okay, so he's referring to this old OC because he commented this when I had this OC. So yeah, I used to have it, but not anymore. I have number 20 now. So, and also why? Well, because my name is Coolcars95. The YouTube channel. I don't know about my OC itself, but yeah. So what is your favorite sponsor and why? Well, Dynaco, because did you know Loud House? Yes, I know what that show is. Overall, I don't know why everybody's so hyped about this show. Such a simple concept of everyday life and stuff. Cool Cars, can I get a shout out? Yes, shout out to Jude McLight. Just because. Shout out to that person. Do you plan on launch more YTP videos? I know it takes time to do this, but your audience likes it. Well, you see, the thing is about my YTPs, I don't do much of that anymore, kind of. Although, I'm not sure about card, though. That's still on hold, though. I don't know if I, like, want to continue that or not, but... you know, like... I'm not that much of a YTPer myself. But... depends. Will you make more YTPs of more sentient vehicle media? Probably. You Cool McQueen? Yeah, pretty much. Why won't you make a City Trams parody YouTube poop? Well, I never said I wouldn't, but that's kind of not on the table right now. Plus, I'm not interested on City Trams. Who do you prefer, Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Jackson Storm? I don't know. Which one? I choose Dale. Who is your favorite Spider-Man actor? I'm not sure about that though, but I do love me some Spider-Man once in a while. Makeup. When will you be finished with Cars 2005 Car OG? Well, about that. What is your favorite Mater Tall Tales episode? Well, I'ma give it to UFM just because. A specific favorite, I like them all equally, so yeah. I just said UFM because it's the most interesting one to me, at least. Okay, so we have another multi-questions, so let's just answer them already. Okay, so I have a few questions. Go ahead, Jerry. Why does sometimes you speak English wrong like media? You speak it as meta. Or my name, which you always say Jerry and not Jerry. Ooh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I messed up your name. Sorry about that, but I just say Jerry, but I don't know how to pronounce Jerry with the E. I thought I was saying it right, but I said Jerry? Jerry or Jerry? I don't know, but also you say that I say media wrong, which you claim to say that I say meta instead of media. I did say media right. It also says here, what's your favorite Cars moment? Does this answer your question? It also says, will you make more Disney Cars customs? Because most of my customs is little cars and vehicles. Well, actually I did make a lot of Cars customs a long time ago, but I will in the future. I was thinking of making like a Thunder Jeff custom, which is based off of Cars UK's design, but I'm using like a Cars 1 McQueen for this one, you know, for accuracy, because in the bootleg backpack it's a Cars 1 McQueen and not a Cars 3 McQueen. But yeah, anyways, it also says, who is the worst, Red Tony or Wango? Both of them, buddy. Both of them. I hate those guys. Are you gonna do longer videos about Captain or races like the Rusty's 500? Which, by the way, the video's not called that, by the way, and it's a special too. It's actually called McQueen's NASCAR Clash. But yeah, that's what it's called. And yeah, probably I'll start making similar videos like that. Which, if I have any ideas in mind, because I currently don't have any ideas. Also, about Captain. By the way, Captain is this guy right here on screen. But yeah, you might expect some vehicle skits popping up once in a while. I make those when I find a funny meme which is relatable to the police stuff or whatnot, but also if it's just funny and humorous. But anyways, next you know what? I actually have a race video right here. Here, take a look. Okay, time to lock in. Who's your replacement when you retire in Cars 3? Well, I would just upgrade myself. That way I don't have to worry about getting replaced by a next gen. What do you think of JJ the Racer Jet? I think he means the jet plane, but kind of similar to Thomas, but can you search up imaginary steam locomotives? Well, if you insist, here it is. Searching it up right now. Oh. It's just this train or locomotive, but that kind of looks like Thomas, but except not really. Well, there you have it. Does this answer your question as well? Anyways, guys, that's gonna have to do for the Q&A. And if you liked it, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below what was your favorite part, and also comment more questions so I can do a part 2 to this if I feel like it or not. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.